Hello everybody and welcome to SnackTube. Today I've got a wee requested item for you guys. So this was requested on my fruit salad wafers video by Abhilash Safisgumar. I do apologise if I've butchered the pronunciation. But yeah, they requested this item, so figured we'll give it a try. It is actually not one I've had before. So this is Chicago Town stuffed crust takeaway chicken and bacon melt. So I've had Chicago Towns before. I think I've even reviewed Chicago Towns on the channel before. We did the Nduja pizza, the deep dish ones, and that wasn't that long ago. And Chicago Town, I generally like Chicago Towns. This one is a stuffed crust and it has the tomato sauce stuffed crust. I quite like the one with the cheesy stuffed crust that's like sort of cheesy and garlicky. It's really, really nice. But yeah, I've had the stuffed crust before, but I've never had the chicken and bacon melt, so I don't know what that's like. Chicken and bacon it's not a topping pairing I normally go for. I'm more of a pepperoni guy. I like the salty goodness of pepperoni. So yeah, thank you Abhilash Safisgumar for asking for this one. We'll give it a wee try and see what it's like. Let's read a bit about this. I mean, Chicago Town tends to have their usual patter on the back here. So in Chicago Town, we don't just make pizza, we go to town on it. Just like some downtown genius did way back in '43 when they raised the crust higher and made history with the deep dish pizza. It's this kind of thinking outside the pizza box that inspires us to bring you a taste of Chicago. So it's made with raw dough that you then bake from home, bake in the oven. They make it fresh in their bakery, but we don't bake it, you do. Oh, you can scan the QR code if you want to see how they go to town on it. If you like your pizza fully loaded, get a load of this. We've taken our unique rising takeaway dough and topped with a whole load of mozzarella, mature cheddar, chicken and bacon. And hey, it comes with our awesome squishy signature tomato sauce stuffed crust. Yummers. So there's your list of ingredients. If you want to pause the video and have a wee read of them. And the blurb is quite long. So it's tomato sauce stuffed crust pizza base topped with tomato sauce, a blend of mozzarella and mature cheddar cheeses, cooked roast chicken and streaky bacon. So this was done in the oven for 18 minutes at 180 degrees. Let's go through our nutritional information. On the front of the box it says by a quarter of a cooked pizza. Yeah, we've got per quarter of a pizza. To be honest, I'll probably eat this whole thing. This is my dinner, really. So I'm going to eat the whole pizza. It's a 640 gram pizza. So it's quite big. So I would maybe suggest as a meal, you maybe only want half of this. But let's read through the details. We'll go per quarter. So per quarter pizza, you've got 417 calories. 14 grams of fat, 7.4 grams of which is saturated, so that's quite high. 54 grams of carbs, a lot of bread, so it's not a surprise. 4 grams of that sugar, 3.1 grams fiber, 17 grams of protein, and 1.7 grams of salt. It's quite high in the salt, decent amount of protein there, high in the fats and the saturated fats, so high in the calories as well. So it's high in everything, which means it's not good for you. Pizza's not good for you, generally. I mean, it's mostly carbs, and then if you're putting any toppings in it, they're mostly fat or salt. So, yeah. But that's okay because they're delicious. I do love me a pizza. And of course, this is frozen, cooked from frozen in 18 lovely British minutes. Right, well, there's what it looks like on the box. I'll show you what it looks like on the plate, or rather on the cutting board. Boom. So there it is. Got your chicken there, your bacon, looks quite cheesy. Even got sort of cheese around the crust as well, which looks very nice. Smells good. So I've got my wee pizza cutter. Let's cut us a sliceroo. One thing I would suggest if you buy these, which is something I've learned from experience of having these pizzas, the raw dough pizzas from Chicago Town, is that if you're putting it on a tray, because you're supposed to put it on a tray to cook it, right? So if you're putting it on a tray, definitely make sure you put some parchment paper down, because it will stick to the tray if you don't. It's pretty bad. I made one a few weeks ago, which pretty much all stuck to the tray, and then I kind of just had to try and rip bits off the tray to eat it. So it wasn't great. It wasn't the greatest pizza experience. All right, well, we've cut it up. Let's grab ourselves a modest slice. It's not the most exact slicing I've done here. So yeah, you can see the chicken, the bacon, got your stuffed crust there. So let's do it. This is Chicago Town stuffed crust takeaway chicken and bacon melt. Let's give it the old taste test. Ooh, crap. This t-shirt is going to need some stain remover. Already spilled beans on it at lunchtime. Try the stuffed crust. Well, a quick sip of my brew. It's okay. It's okay. I'm not gonna big it up too much. It's okay, you know. The dough's quite nice. It's very doughy. Maybe feels a little bit undercooked. It is cooked through, but it could be a little bit firmer, I would say. But I did do it in the oven for the exact amount of time it told me to. 18 minutes. So 180 degrees. So yeah, cooked it the way it's supposed to be cooked. As far as the toppings go, they don't offer much. The bacon is a bit bland, a little bit salty. Could be smokier though. Chicken, I always find chicken on a pizza is a bit pointless. Well, chicken is good as a carrier of flavors, not to give it flavors, you know. That's why you get fried chicken has all the spices inside the coating, you know. It's why you get chicken dippers or whatever and you dip them in sauce, because on their own they're very, very boring. This chicken doesn't add anything. It adds a bit of protein, if that's what you're after, but as far as flavor goes, doesn't do much. The cheese is cheesy, so that's nice. You know, it's got the stretchiness from the mozzarella, but then the cheddar helps to give it a little bit of flavor. So I like the cheese. The sauce is quite nothingy. It's a bit boring, the sauce. I probably wouldn't even notice if it wasn't there. It's different sauce from what you get inside the crust. The one inside the crust is a lot tangier. Sort of, I guess vinegary, more vinegary maybe. Closer to a ketchup than a tomato sauce. Yeah. Overall, I'd say it's a little underwhelming. This is why I don't normally have chicken and bacon. You know, I think as toppings go, they're a bit bland. You know, when you get something like pepperoni, sausage, something like that, the oils kind of seep into the pizza and that makes it even more tasty. Whereas with this, Yeah, you're just not getting any real flavour from the chicken, so there's not a lot of point in it being there. And then the bacon, it's streaky bacon apparently, but I don't think it's smoked. Um, is it smoked? I don't know if it says on here. Ingredients, streaky bacon, doesn't say anything about salt, not salt, smokiness on it. So I don't think the bacon has been smoked really, it's kind of bland. The dough is nice, it's quite doughy. If you're into doughy pizza, then it'd be quite nice. I'd prefer something a little bit firmer, but yeah, ultimately, it's okay. You know, it's nothing special. You would hope it would be considering the price of these. They're like £4.50 now or something for a Chicago Town. I got this on offer. So it's the only reason I'm doing this video. So yeah, it's a bit boring. Could do with a bit more flavour, maybe some herbs on the top or something. Yeah, it's a bit bland. But it's food, it's edible, it's okay. So I'll definitely finish it, but I'm probably gonna put some extra toppings on it or something. Maybe a bit of pepper, some hot sauce. See what I've got in the cupboard. But that'll do. Thanks very much for watching. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, hit the bell to get notifications anytime a new video comes out, and let me know if you have any requests. And thanks very much to Abhilash Safaskumar for requesting this video. And cheers. I will catch you guys next time. See you then.